This thing
No, it's another
growing inside me.
decision.
I've been fighting it for 6 hard years. Dr. Amaral was developing a cure for the Cronon syndrome. She was the only one who could administer the treatments that kept my sickness at bay.
Paul?
And Jack had taken her away from me.
How the fuck did this happen, Morton? How is it possible they managed to take her?
Paul, this is your illness talking. I'm on your side.
Paul, you're quantum breaking.
Easy. You're...
They took her. Without Sophia, there's no chance of a cure.
We did all we could. But there are forces within Monarch working against you, and I believe Burke was just the tip of the iceberg. It wasn't just Joyce that did this.
Sir? We've recovered Dr. Amaral's laptop. We have it set up over there if you want to take a look.
I'll be right there.
Decisions.
I want to go over Sophia's figures. If she's right, the fracture is escalating a lot faster than we anticipated.
You know the future. Dr. Amaral doesn't. Is the lifeboat even in a viable state for activation? She's trying to convince you the schedule's wrong. Why? To get you to rush this? To make a mistake? The people opposing you. She could be one of them.
She isn't.
Are you willing to bet the entire plan on that? I implore you, hold off on activation, Paul. Let me clean house before this gets completely out of hand.
Why
How
is
do you
the
want to
stage lit
proceed?
up? Well, let's see. Trust Sophia or Hatch?
Somebody was working against me. Somebody close. Martin Hatch. Sophia Amaral. I could only trust one of them.
Well, we know Hatch is lying. He tried to blow up
I
Sophia.
want him apprehended. Immediately.
Sir, I have some information about Martin Hatch.
Martin had been my closest advisor for years. I began to wonder if that had been a mistake.
Sophia's loyal. She's always been loyal.
I don't think we can trust her. The way she looked at the countermeasure like she's seen it before. She knows what it does.
Sophia's research had saved my life. Loyalty doesn't run any deeper.
So, obviously, Hatch is the liar. But I'm curious.
Alright, Emerald. Let's go fix the time machine.
I said I'll try.
Evidence was mounting against Sophia. I couldn't simply ignore it, despite everything we had been through.
And she knew you'd never make it without those treatments. And then she took them away.
If she'd turned against me with what she knew, the damage could be immeasurable.
That's really not a good argument. But I don't really want him to succeed. So I'm gonna choose Hatch. I'm gonna trust Hatch and see what happens.
You're right. We need to stick to the original plan. Whether Sophia's date is good or not, we can't deviate from that. Clearly, we have been compromised. Put a team together. Find out who she's been working with.
Actually, I've already got something on that front. They just pulled this from the security feed.
It's funny how this was made before Windows
God, it's her.
tablets were a thing.
Who?
Her, Martin. She's one of our employees. How the hell?
We got too
Otherwise,
big
this
for
would have been
screen
like
everybody personally.
filled with those.
We didn't have an ID on her. Until now. Beth Wilder. She's one of our operatives. We've already got a kill team after, but...
We won't be able to kill her. Not yet. How can she be working with Jack? How does she even know him?
I told you, Paul, we can't trust our own people. Who knows how deep this goes?
Find out.
So
Beth
he knows
Wilder.
her.
It was the first time I'd heard her name, but she had been there in the past. When it all started.
Back when life was in 30 FPS.
She'd been here the whole time, working against me from the inside. And she wasn't the only one.
Only 30% of the community chose that. Huh.
The treatments, they're losing their effectiveness.
Sophia, you shouldn't worry so much. Back up slowly.
This is just a recap of what happened last time.
I need to get in that lab. There's something in there that I need.
The lifeboat protocol.
Paul's a very dangerous man, and things will only get worse if he continues unchecked.
So we should see a somewhat uncommon
You're so threatening,
decision.
Martin.
Do I look threatened to you?
Let's find out. Last time on
Dr.
Quantum
Emerald's report.
Quantum Break.
The stutters, they're increasing in frequency.
I mean, yeah, they do look like they've got like WB quality of production. Maybe like. Actually, it looks kind of Doctor Who-esque in production quality.
Put one of those on! Charlie! Let's go! Let's go!
Nice, that's a good comparison. So, he was never really on our side, but he did betray us. If only this didn't have so much shaky cam. That's really the big killer for these episodes.
Here's the hatch.
And what did Burke want with it?
Well, I don't know. I don't even know what the lifeboat protocol is.
It's a sanctuary, designed to shelter a list of Monarch's essential personnel to weather the storm until they can develop a solution.
Essential personnel.
Yeah, not you.
So that means that I'd be on that list, right?
No.
Not under Paul Serene's lead, you wouldn't.
You watch cameras.
He's failed to see the value in his own people, too consumed with grand ideals and delusions. You know what I find to be the most terrifying notion of this planet? The idea of God. Simply the idea.
Okay.
A being with that much power. The ability to take and give so freely. That kind of control. But should be feared, not worshipped. Yet, people believe in it. Just as people believe in Paul Serene. See, what's so scary about God isn't his control, but rather, if he ever lost it. Paul Serene's become unhinged, Charlie. He's triggered a catastrophe. He has the chance to fix it, but he's choosing not to. He's choosing to let things end.
He's technically right. Paul did cause it.
Name the time.
And he could have stopped
This
it.
is where we come in.
Maybe.
We
And it
risk
depends
too much
on what
legal
happens if you
fees
break the
on
loop.
one man's hands. We need insurance. There's something called the CFR. It's a crucial key to our survival and must remain safe. But as long as Paul is the only one with access to it, it isn't. With access to the CFR, I would take over. Get Monarch back on track, and once I do, restructuring will be in order, Charlie. Restructuring that would see you as my right hand.
Really?
I'd be on the list.
Absolutely.
Wow. Charlie sobered up pretty quick. And yet, you know.
Then I need to go back to Monarch. And that sort of privilege escalation can only be done from the inside.
I'm still kind of confused about what his role was at Monarch. I know he watches the cameras and, like, hacks stuff. The fact he was just able to walk around while they're on high alert
But the pump house on the west
was
side
let
is an
inside.
oversupplied tunnel that runs beneath the bay. No one knows about it. You'll go unseen. Time is of the essence, Charlie. Better get to it. Commander Davis. Sir. Head to the perimeter lab. We're moving forward.
It's only been 17 hours.
Unpredictable, but they're persistent. Erratic, but persistent.
I need certainty. If I initiate the protocol, there's no going back.
Mr. Serene, something like this. There is no certainty. We've never dealt with it before.
How long?
We've been running Dr. Amaril's simulations. It's hard to say without her to confirm, but...
Just give me a time.
The Joyce field could collapse within 8 hours. Mr. Serene, if you're going to proceed, now would be the time to decide.
I feel like they should maybe give everybody... give everybody essential some of those backpacks. I don't know. They seem to have it. They have plenty for people with guns. Maybe a few for the scientists as well, so they can keep working through these interruptions. I don't know. They have the ability to let some Dunes cradles just go infinitely.
Fiona.
Hey, bud. Where you going?
You're right. Time's ending, just like you said. And the lifeboat protocol? It's a place. They built it to protect people from the fracture. And the only problem is there's a list, and anyone who's not on it is pretty much fucked.
I mean,
if we make it back to the mainland, I can get us on the list. All of us.
It's not, the lifeboat is meant to buy time.
There's a tunnel
to fix it.
All right, if you are lying to me this time, I swear to God.
Get off! Tired of this shit. I don't know why you're doing this, but I don't have to put your name on shit, motherfucker.
What'd you do to him?
He's fine. I'm gonna tell you why you're gonna put me on that list. I got a pregnant wife at home, and she's the only thing that I am thinking about right now. So if you get in the way of me protecting her, I swear to fucking God, next time, you will not catch your breath.
I feel like it's not a very long list. And they might notice if somebody like you is on it. But, you know, maybe. Maybe you can slide past. Didn't that dude break out a The secured cell we had him in a while ago. Yeah, but he's on the list. You know, I was surprised, actually, that, when I installed this game, it was like, oh, wow, it's like 70 gigabytes? And for a 2016 game, like, nowadays, that's a little bit more expected, sadly. I'm guessing it's such a large file size because of all the different movies they had to, jam in there. Like, there's probably at least 15 to 20 hours of footage.
5 minutes out, Mr. Hatch.
What is that?
Not sure. Just playing when we came in.
Into the darkest dungeon, located in the soft depth of the...
No. Okay, well, I guess I affected that. There's a cutscene difference depending on if you turned on a tablet or not.
I've come to free you, my friend. This imprisonment is unsettling. It's time for you to rejoin the others. To return to the infinite.
What does he mean by others? Oh. He just killed all of them.
How far along is your wife?
3 months.
Congratulations.
Alright, he has the thing on. Well, what's he gonna do?
The fuck is that?
You wasted your chance.
Liam?
What could be coming back from the way you came? Oh. Okay, so it's probably a good thing you didn't run alone then.
Let's go. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good. We need to get...
Oh, man.
On the fucking ground! Hey, no, we're with Monarch! What
Oh, my gosh.
Get on the ground! Hey, no. Hey, I'm the one that called it in. I'm Hatch's guy.
Wrinklynewt.
Yeah,
Where's she?
she's Chronon scientist. She's important. We have to get her back to Monarch right away. Please. fuck out of here. Now! Yeah.
Well, R.I.P. Liam.
Gibson, take out Burke.
Fiona! 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 You gotta listen to me. Hey!
Ah, shit! You killed him!
Fuck! Hey! I didn't know that they were gonna kill him. What was I supposed to do? Huh? You let me on and then you kidnapped me.
This isn't about you, Charlie!
Are you stealing this car?
Just get the fuck out of here.
No, you're gonna need me.
I got what I needed out of you.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it.
Why don't you open your eyes? The world is about to end. I'm trying to do something.
Yeah, you're a real hero.
Fuck you.
I'm guessing that happened because I trusted Hatch. Otherwise, Hatch would have been imprisoned.
I'll see you there.
Burke.
Fuck.
You're gonna be able to send somebody.
You know, I'm really gonna enjoy killing your wife.
Oh. Okay. I mean, yeah, it was a shoulder shot. Didn't he put a... Oh, he put a gun in his pant leg earlier, I thought. I guess it was a knife. He put something in his pocket earlier when he broke out of prison, but I guess it was a knife.
Commander Davis.
Davis and his team. They were all good men. Monarch's finest.
Paul, what about my treatments?
I'm afraid so.
You know what this means?
You don't know for sure.
I'm a dead man!
Jack. He wants me to become him. He wants me to suffer. Until the end.
Joyce and Wilder. But what was troubling me is who got them into Kim's lab.
I was gonna throw what's-his-face under the bus, too?
She paid a visit.
Oh.
While she was thought to be missing. She knew where your treatments were kept. She knew the complexities of your illness.
Either he's faking this, or he used this information to... Because he hacked his way in.
She created them.
And then she took them away.
I need her found now.
And what would you like done with her?
I'll decide that when she's brought to me.
I'm curious what Hatch's, like, plan is overall. Where the heck are we now? Is this just the end of the tunnel? Oh. He's put the gun away. Oh, right, his wife is a nurse, so he can get the treatment he needs.
Hey, pal. I'm glad you could make it. I was just telling your girl here how concerned about you we've been.
Emily, we need to go.
Go. What's the rush?
We said I got shot.
Emily, let's go.
All the shaky cam. Did I hear someone clap? He's doing all this with a like a completely ruined shoulder too. Killed by medical equipment. That's a bit ironic.
Emily, give me the keys. Give me the keys.
Get away from me. Get
Emily,
away.
listen.
No.
Listen. Please, please. This is not who I am. This is not. I'm telling you, I never felt good doing this. I never felt good doing this. But it's the only thing I knew how to do. And when I got back, I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything to do. And Monarch, they found that useful, and they put me to work. And I swear to God, I couldn't stand being alone. So every Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I would walk down the street because it was the only 2 nights at the bartender. She wasn't in school. And I told myself every night to ask you. It took me a fucking year. Emily, if Monarch, if they gave me structure.
Why can't they just let him walk out?
I did this to protect you. I did this to protect us. Our family. I did this to protect our family. And Emily, you have to listen to me. Something terrible is coming. And I will explain to you on the way, but we have to move. We have to move right now. If you will just let me, protect you. One last time. Please. Please. This is me. It's me. It is me. Okay. We have to go. We have to go right now. Okay.
Yeah, still no Sam Lake sightings. You have to get all the... You need to get every single item in the game to unlock the Sam Lake ending. Wait, is that the future he didn't choose?
Yeah, it's Pierce. I'm at the perimeter lab. So I have some information about Martin Hatch. I want him apprehended. Immediately.
Oh, so they got footage of that real quick. End of episode 3. About an hour and a half. The secret history of time
You
travel.
took the one thing Mr. Serene needed to survive. Dr. Amaral. That made you priority one.
Yeah, they made that clear. Monarch lined every escape route with barricades, roadblocks. I had to get to the mainland, but I couldn't do it by car. Needed a new plan.
All right, let's go.
Beth, I think I'm gonna need a ride. The streets are too hot.
Alright, where do you want me?
I'll let you know as soon as I find some higher ground and get a good look at the situation on the bridge. I think it might be a no-go.
And there are just 2 of these chronon sources right here. It's such a weird collectible.
I don't know. Maybe you could sneak across?
Well, maybe.
Or I could pick you up. Let me know. Pretty
Oh,
exposed
decisions
out here,
matter?
so try to make it fast.
I'll be a lot better when you get me on that boat. Monarch's right on my ass. I'm not exactly making friends out here. How's Dr. Amaral?
Still kicking and screaming. How long do you need to get here?
That depends. Let me check.
I could maybe finish this up tonight. Depends on if like the last chapter is a short one or like an epilogue situation.
Get inside before the chopper spots me.
You know, it's like a, oh man, 2-hour finale. Whoa, what? Wait a second.
So, we don't know where he is.
Still there?
Yeah,
we can't
just
find
looking for a
him.
viewpoint.
So we need to
What
look
does that
into
say?
a
Night Springs?
A replacement.
All ponies are made of butter in Night Springs.
There is all of ours. Lots of the Kratzu things happening in Gitu of Nigat Springs.
Thank you.
All ponies are made of butter in Night Springs.
We know the old dance, the fortunate and the destitute. The haves and the have-nots. Those who dine at the table and those who starve in the street. But the tables can be but the tables can be turned. The gluttonous consumer may find himself.
It's all weird overdubs.
Do that again.
And yet, that is the fate that awaits you in Night Fringe.
It's Night Springs.
Night Cringe.
Springs.
Bright Blings.
Night Springs.
Fright.
That's the same face that I think did the screenplay email.
The fortunate and the destitute, the haves and the have-nots, those who dine at the table and those who starve in the street, but the tables can be turned. The gluttonous consumer may find himself the consumable resource in Night Springs.
Right things.
Okay, there was no lore there. Beyond a weird connection.
We still have no visual on Joyce or Wilder. Doing another sweep.
Don't you dare jump out that window.
I can't stay here long, Jack. You're gonna need to be quick.
Yeah, about that.
Bad news?
Reoccurring theme of the night.
I don't care.
I'm looking at the bridge right now.
If we let Joyce across that bridge, we're experts.
It's getting tense out there. If I go anywhere near that thing, there's gonna be innocent people caught in the crossfire.
All right. Any bright ideas?
I like this bizarro world where a private company is just allowed to
let me
shut
see.
down a road and walk around with machine guns,
Pier under the bridge. You should be able to meet me there with the boat.
assault rifles.
Giant gas sign out front. Can't miss it.
It's nice and bright for Monarch to see.
There's not a lot of options. Switching to Monarch frequencies. Be in touch soon.
And I'll be there in a few minutes. Don't stand me up.
No,
Alright,
deal.
back, and we're getting reports of more and more of these Monarch. Okay, how are we getting down there? Where's the fire pole? You bastards.
Probably has to do with the decisions I made earlier. Oh, Odell's Seafood Restaurant. I thought it said Oh Dear Diner for a moment.
HQ, this is Gatekeeper 1. Civvies are up in arms over here. They're getting out of their cars. Some asshole from Lucky Joe's won't let us search his truck.
You heard Serene. We take the hard line. Easy on the trigger finger, but if it comes to it...
Copy.
Yeah, murder. It's fine. I mean, I...
You down there! Don't come up here, man! Monarch's got this whole
Checkpoint
place
team,
locked
move
down!
in. Target has been spotted under the bridge.
Gotta get to that pier.
Oh, I got all of them. Nice. I got to keep my guns from the last mission. Neat. You know what? I'm gonna take that carbine and hopefully find some ammo. Oh. Can't tell if that guy has immunity to time or what.
Contact! Did you see that?
What was left?
Keep your sights on that dock. He may try to escape by water.
Shit.
HQ? The civvies heard gunfire. They're freaking out up here.
Beth, change of plans. The pier's too hot. Gotta find another way across.
I'm almost there. Just wait 2 minutes.
I'm not putting Dr. Amaral at risk. I'll make it across that bridge. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, I feel like if it was just me alone, I probably wouldn't be provoking people like that. Maybe if there was like 100 of us. I don't know. Strengthen numbers when saying, hey, remember when you killed that person?
We've got civvies trying to push through the line.
Remember when you had no remorse for killing somebody?
Hardline. Any means necessary.
You killed him!
Maintain control. That was loud. Lucky Joe's treasure trove. They came prepared with picket signs. Monarch. Ah, they crossed out solutions.
I'll take that.
I just didn't want them to have guns. I don't know if that counts or anything, but... Another one of these guys. You out real quick. Here we go, one. Having double dodge is great for this. I keep forgetting to actually hold down aim.
Okay. Okay, good. Just gotta make it across the bridge and it'll be clear.
Oh, there we go. And I got full carbine ammo. You know, I never really used this first SMG, did I? I'll give it a shot. A fade out? Oh. Are we at a new level now? Technically? I guess we'll find out. Is this 1? No, it's 5 6.
Hey. There we go.
Got 6 available. Dodge up to 3 times in a row. Yeah, why not? Stop, go. Fully upgrade time stop or time dodge. What? Oh boy. Did this happen in, like... What city was that? This happened in? Or some major bridge in... some... I think along the Mississippi that it happened. Well, that's lucky. Hanging on by a leg.
Oh no. This is so bad. I knew I'd be dead if the stutter collapsed while I was in the frozen crash. I had to reach solid ground, and the deck of the cargo ship was my best bet. Just had to find a way down.
It was somewhat recently. It wasn't like in the last month or so.
Now what?
Frozen Crash was a mess. Somehow, I had to find my way across. Hope for the best.
It was not in California, at least. Am I jumping on top of this? Can't crouch in. Oh. Okay. I don't know. Okay, this was the way to go. I just don't know where to go. Oh. Silly me.
I kept heading downwards, towards the cargo ship.
I didn't tap Y enough.
Oh.
The route down wasn't exactly user-friendly. The fracture was getting much worse. Timelines getting scrambled. Caught in violent loops, off sync. Crashing into each other. This was what the end of time would look like. Everything was broken. In chaos. Frozen.
And I got smashed by a car. Oh, I gotta go all the way back here. I gotta be in the perfect spot when I start stuff. Okay. It's like... stand here. Now slow it down. And still, you just barely make it through.
I kept heading downwards. Towards the cargo ship.
Oh.
The route down wasn't exactly user-friendly.
All this dialogue only works well once.
The fracture was getting much worse. Timelines getting scrambled. Caught in violent loops, off sync.
It's like, that's not working for some
crashing
reason.
into each other. This was what the end of time would look like. Everything was broken. In chaos. Frozen.
There we go.
And no one would know.
Okay.
People with backpacks would know.
Hold still. Come on, hold still.
Also, I like how he's saying, oh, this is what it would be like. Well, actively in a horrible situation. Jump in front of a...
Fracture was escalating. Objects were moving out of time, out of order, entire timelines overlapping. And it was gonna get worse, unless we could stop it.